toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it's...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I'm really impressed with this start by this defense. Like, getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already had 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the back. Got a man. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves him needing a yard here on 3rd down. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They punted away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And now this offense will take the field again. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Throws to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Motion from the wideout. Hauls it in. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the ground with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Rushes on him.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back gets the give. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes a connection. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Now the play fake. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. With the line of scrimmage at the 28, this would be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. They're going to keep the offense out there on fourth down. Makes a man miss. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. He'll try to do it himself. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Here comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the lone back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the 4th sack of the game. We're only in the second quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
With the catch, it's Tyson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a tight end down the gut. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The sure hands. It's Sutton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the foot.
There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A little rally into the end zone for the touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your guys.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback running on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll give it to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Tyson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense in the hurry up. Going up top again. Got it in the middle. It's Tyson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Tyson. Bounced off his feet. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Williamson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Sutton. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Tyson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They kick it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Hands it off. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Bowie. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bowie. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick handoff. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. The lead sliced to 3 at 16-13. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Bowie. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. They'll try to sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The RPO, it's complete. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Williamson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. On the ground, it's Strickland. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They go to the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the counter. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. Guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
They believe they can run right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick release by the QB. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught over the middle. It's Bowie. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Going deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. absolutely perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Keeps it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Tyson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Pressure coming. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep this drive alive. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here comes the hurry up.
And you see this more and more in football, in all sports, really, like analytics. It's the world of I'm going to go for it now.
For sure. Basketball, you shoot more threes. Baseball, trying to hit for power. It's just the way it is.
Well, and at least in football, you kind of know the down and distance. You know how close you are to getting a first down. So maybe you play those percentages a little bit more, but it's definitely starting to prove itself.
Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground and cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Bowie. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth? Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The give as they work on that clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The toss sweep to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Going to swing it on second down. Lets it fly. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Gets it out quickly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Line gets set, first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they're after him. He makes the catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. He's looking to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. It's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.